Anyway mga kabarya, isang magandang morning po. Ngayon ay May 20, 2021. Sa video na ito, pag-uusapan natin ang ating mga nakalap na stock news, stock balita, catalyst, and fundamentals na patungkol naman sa ating stock na si RLC REIT IPO, ang ating Dito CME Corporation, at pati na rin yung kay AC Energy naman. Saka dito pala guys sa ating Kabarya Avenue PH YouTube channel, sinishare natin yung ating experience at dinodocument yung ating pag-aaral sa mga nakita nating potential digital assets in investment na pwede tayong kumita gaya ng stock market, cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin and Ethereum at iba pang pangmasang investment. Kaya guys, kung trip at korsonada mo ng ganitong mga content, pwede mo ring pindutin yung red subscribe button dyan sa baba para ma-update ka pa ng ating mga latest na ina-upload na video tungkol sa ating pag-aaral ng mga digital investment naman. Alright, bago pala tayo mag-umpisa guys, huwag nyo palang kalimutang basahin muna yung ating disclaimer naman dyan sa baba ng ating video. Okay, halina kayo guys at atin nang pag-usapan ang ating mga nakalap na stock news, stock balita, catalyst, and fundamentals ngayong May 20, 2021. Tara na, papasukin na natin. Good day sa inyo guys. Unahin natin sa ating stock balita. Itong nanggaling naman sa ating business world na patungkol sa ating stock na si RLC. At ang topic ng ating stock balita, Robinsons Land Unit files registration statement for REIT IPO. Yan guys, no, yung ating Robinsons Land Corporation, meron siyang proposal para sa kanyang REIT IPO o yung tinatawag na Real Estate Investment Trust Initial Public Offering. At ito naman ay naitala May 18, 2021. Basahin natin yung nilalaman ng stock balitang ito. Robinsons Land Corporation the sponsor, subsidiary Robinsons Realty and Management Corporation has submitted a registration statement for a real estate investment trust REIT initial public offering IPO to the Securities and Exchange Commission SEC on Monday. The company said the subsidiary's article of incorporation have also been amended to update its name to RL Commercial REIT Incorporated, RLC REIT, which is now pending approval with the SEC. Yan guys, no? Pending pa yung approval ng ating SEC. Kaya abangan natin ito. Subject to receipt of regulatory approvals and market conditions, RLC REIT plans to offer secondary shares up to 3,342,864,000 common shares under a firm offer with an over-allotment option of up to 305,103,000 common shares at an offer price of up to 7.31 pesos per share, Robinsons Land said in statement. Yan guys, no? Yung calculation nila, nag-come up sila ng 7.31 pesos per share. Tentative pa lang naman ito guys, no? Kasi nakadepende pa ito sa magiging final calculation naman ng i-offer nila kada shares. Pero meron na tayong digit dito guys, no? Lumabas ay 7.31 pesos per share. Ituloy natin. It is unanticipated to raise gross proceed worth nearly 26.67 billion pesos should the over-allotment option is exercised. Net proceeds will be used by the sponsor to fund its real estate projects in the country in accordance with its reinvestment plan, Robinsons Land said. The initial portfolio of RLC REIT includes 14 PEZA accredited Philippine Economic Zone Authority assets spanning over 400,000 square meters of gross leasable area across Metro Manila business districts and commercial hubs beyond the region. Yan guys, no, malaki rin yung area na i-offer ng ating RLC REIT kasi nasa 400,000 square meters of gross leasable area naman ito guys, no? Includes asset are the following: Exa Zeta Towers in Quezon City, Makati City's Robinson Summit Center, Robinson Cyberscape Alpha, and Robinson Cyberscape Beta in Pasig City, and Mandaluyong City's Robinson Cybergate Center 2 and 3 among others. Yan, at saka maraming building pala ito guys, no? Iba-iba yung location nito kasi meron sa Quezon City, Makati, Pasig City, Mandaluyong City. Yan guys, no, yung area naman ng building na i-offer ni RLC sa kanyang REIT IPO. BPI Capital Corporation and UBS AG Singapore branch have been tapped as joint global coordinators, lead managers, and joint book runners. UBS AG Singapore will also be joined by CLSA Limited and Merrill Lynch Limited to serve as an international book runners. Robinsons Land assigned BPI Capital as a lead local underwriter, while China Bank Capital Corporation, First Metro Investment Corporation, and PNB Capital Investment Corporation will be the local underwriters for the proposed offering. Shares of Robinson Land at the stock exchange went up by 0.75% or 12 centavos on Monday to close at 16.12 pesos by Karen Concepcion G. Balmonte. Yan guys, no? Yan yung ating unang stock balita na patungkol sa ating Robinsons Land REIT IPO. Yung kanilang proposal pa lang dito guys, no? Itong kanilang REIT IPO. Kaya balikan natin ito guys pag nagkaroon na ulit tayo ng panibagong update dito. Okay? Pangalawa nating stock balita guys, ito ay patungkol naman sa ating stock na si Dito Telecommunication. At ito ay nanggaling sa ating Security and Exchange Commission. Date of report, May 19, 2021. Exact name of issuer as specified in its charter, Dito CME Holdings Corporation. I-check natin yung nilalaman ng stock balitang ito na patungkol sa ating Dito CME Holdings Corporation. Subject of the disclosure: clarification of news report entitled Duterte Renews Franchise of Dito for another 25 years. Date of publication, May 19, 2021. Clarification of news report: we write in connection with the request for clarification pertaining to the news article entitled Duterte Renews Franchise of Dito for another 25 years, posted on Business World online edition on May 19, 2021. The article reported in a part that Philippine President Rodrigo Roa Duterte on Tuesday signed a law renewing the franchise of Dito Telecommunication for another 25 years. The President signed Republic Act number 11537 a day after the firm owned by Dines Aoy launched its services in the capital region. Tuloy natin guys. Based on information relayed to us by Dito Telecommunication Corporation, we wish to confirm the information stated in the above mentioned news article filed on behalf by Leandro Abarquez, Corporate Legal Counsel. Yan guys, no? Maganda itong stock balitang ito para kay Dito Telecommunication. At malamang ito yung nagbitbit sa kanyang price action kanina dahil halos umangat ng 28% yung price action ng ating Dito kaninang umaga. Kaya good ito, nakatalis para sa ating Dito Telecommunication at maganda ito para sa magiging growth stories nito guys, no? Kasi tuloy na ito dahil naaprubahan na yung 25 years ng kanyang prangkisa naman dito. Kaya kayo na ang humusga dito guys. Okay? At ang huling stock balita na ating nakalap, ito ay patungkol naman sa ating stock na si ASEN. At ito ay nanggaling sa ating ABS-CBN News. At ang topic ng ating stock balita, AC Energy says Building Philippines largest wind farm. I-check natin ang nilalaman ng largest wind farm na venture ng ating ACEN naman. Basahin natin. Manila AC Energy Corporation has started construction of the 160 megawatt Balaoy and Cayunayan wind farm, which it said its biggest wind farm in the Philippines to date. The new 11.4 billion pesos wind farm located in Pagudpud, Ilocos Norte will be the third wind development of AC Energy in the province, along with the North Wind wind farm in Bangi in the North Luzon Renewables wind farm in Pagudpud. AC Energy said it's targeting to complete the project by the fourth quarter of next year and full year operations in year 2023. Yan guys, no, maganda itong naging project ng ating AC Energy na patungkol sa wind farm renewable energies naman guys, no? Kasi matatapos na pala ito ng fourth quarter by next year ito guys, no? Kasi year 2022. At magiging full operation na ito by year 2023 na. Kaya good ito para sa growth stories ng ating stock na si ACEN naman. Ituloy natin. This project will further augment AC Energy generating capacity following our recently complete solar farm and batteries storage plant, and will contribute to the growth of our renewable shares as we scale up our sustainable investments, said AC Energy Chief Development Officer Jose Maria Zabaleta. The wind farm is being built with a long-time partner, UPC Renewables, and will use turbines from Siemens Gamesa. AC Energy said. Once completed, the project will double AC Energy wind capacity in the country and move it closer to its year 2025 goal of achieving 5,000 megawatt of renewable energy target, AC Energy said in its disclosure to the stock market. The Ayala-led firm said it's aiming to be the largest listed renewables platform in Southeast Asia. Yan guys, no? Maganda ito para sa magiging growth stories nga ng ating stock na si ACEN. Yung patungkol sa kanyang venture, sa kanyang renewable energy. Na ang goal nila, sinabi dito ay 5,000 megawatt. Overall total ito guys, no? Ng kanilang proyekto na tinatarget sa year 2025 naman ito. Kaya good ito para sa ating stock na si AC Energy. At kayo na rin ang humusga dito guys. Okay? Alright. At yan ang ating mga nakalap na stock balita ngayong May 20, 2021. Magkita ulit tayo guys. Once again, have a great day ahead and God bless. Hanggang sa muli.